seams are already starting to fall apart. My socks keep falling down. Can you believe I paid $20 for this haircut? I've got this terrible headache. My carpal tunnel is acting up, and I can feel my elbow. I thought you weren't supposed to be able to feel my elbow. What if I bump it on something? Now it's gonna hurt. Don't even get me started on people who drive too slow in the fast lane.
Excuse me? Is this the complaint department?
That's what the sign says, which reminds me, one of the most irritating things is when people can't see the eyes. I mean, there's a sign that literally states that this is indeed the complaint department. There are dozens of complaints spewing out of my mouth. People still ask, is this the complaint department?
Yes, but I'm supposed to complain to you.
It's a joke. You know, someone walks into the complaint department expecting to complain about all their problems. Then they have all these complaints thrown at them. The tables have turned, sort of thing.
Oh, I see. That was actually pretty funny.
Most people don't think so.
Well, complaints are usually attached to emotion, so you probably catch them off guard.
Anger.
What?
Anger is the only emotion attached to complaints.
What about frustration?
A relative of anger.
A relative?
Annoyance, irritation, fury, rage, antagonism, resentment, ire, wrath, frustration. All relatives of anger. No matter how you slice it, people are mad.
We have a right to be mad. Take my
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Well, I don't think...
I'll just be a second. I'm dying of thirst, and as you can see, they don't even put a water cooler in here.
I don't work here.
Come on, I'll just be a second.
But I wouldn't know what to do.
You just sit behind this desk and listen to people's complaints. Thank you so much. I'll be back in a jiff.
Is there a form we fill out or anything?
Excuse me, is this the complaint department?
No. No.
But that sign says complaint department.
Oh, yes. I meant to say yes. See, my shirt is only a week old, and the seams are already falling apart.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I want to register a complaint.
Okay. What seems to be the problem?
This is my problem.
Is that goo?
No, they changed my favorite cookie after years and years of producing a set of the perfect cookie. They changed it, and I don't like the change.
It looks like goo.
It's not good. It's part of the changed cookie that I don't like.
The part of cookie you don't like.
Exactly.
May I ask, what kind of cookie is this?
I don't know what kind of cookie it is now that they've changed it, but it used to be the perfect blend between the rudimentary flavors, two delightfully crunchy and corpulently chocolate discs surrounding a wondrous vanilla cream icing, creating a sandwich-style confectionery with the impeccable aptitude in immersing in a bovine liquid refreshment.
An Oreo.
Exactly, in a nutshell. And everyone knows that the Oreo has a perfect cookie-to-cream ratio with 71% cookie and 29% cream, creating a perfect blend. And after one's ultimate demise, it's enjoyed.
29 to 58. Oh, I see. You bought the double stuff.
Double stuff.
Yeah, they came out with the double stuff several years ago. But you can still get the regular kind.
I can?
Yeah, they have other summer flavors too. Golden vanilla, Neapolitan, mint, birthday cake, banana split, and of course, double stuff.
I guess I should have read the package. What am I going to do with all this extra icing?
Save it. Maybe they'll come out with a just perfectly corpulated chocolate disc.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. Well, hey, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
I have a sudden craving. I'll be right back.
No, I'm not going to watch complaint. Wait, no, come back!
You dumb imbecile!
Exactly!
I bought a brand new 74-inch high-definition flat-screen TV from you not a week ago, and now it's not working.
You didn't buy it from me.
Well, not you specifically, but from your company. Now I want to know what you're going to do about it.
Let's see. Oh, here we are. Television complaint form. Let's go down the list and see if we can rectify the problem.
Fine. And I'm sorry about that insult when I came in. Sometimes I just get carried away.
Apology accepted. All right, number one. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I was watching my favorite program, World's Dumbest Imbeciles, when all of a sudden the screen went dark.
Okay, dark screen, dark screen. Ah, here we are. Was there any number on the screen, like a channel number or a cable provider logo?
No, it's completely dark. No number, no logo, no picture whatsoever.
Did you try the on button?
Of course I tried the on button. That's the first thing I tried. Then I tried every other button, and still nothing.
Okay. Next, there are some cables connected to the back of the TV. Did you make sure it's plugged in?
That's the next thing I did. I checked every cable in the back, and let me tell you, there are a lot of them. I mean, I got cables going to the cable box, cables going to the DVD player, cables going to my kid's gaming system, and cables going to the modem. But I checked to make sure that each one of them was secure. Then I tried the on button again. The on button on the TV, and the on button and remote. Still, nothing.
All right. Next, there's a big thick cord on the back of the TV that needs to be plugged into the wall. Is it plugged in?
Well, you see, the problem with that is that the TV is on top of a big dresser. The dresser is really close to the wall.
How close?
It's about 3 or 4 inches away from the wall.
That should be enough space to at least see if it's plugged in.
Normally, yes, but right now it's really dark back there.
Why is it really dark back there?
Because the lights are off.
Why don't you just turn on the lights?
Because right now on our side of town, there's a power outage.
I see. Do you have the original packaging the TV came in?
I always keep the boxes.
All right. Here's what I want you to do. Pack up the TV and bring it back to where you got it. When you get there, they're going to ask what's wrong with the TV. And just tell them there's nothing wrong with TV. It's just that you're too stupid to own television. Most definitely. But hey, you're perfect for this job. Do you mind watching the complaint department for me?
Sure, there's nothing ever good on anyway.
Is there anyone here? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Ah!
Oh,
Get out of my kitchen!
who are you?
Get out!
Are
Get
you
out of my
crazy?
kitchen! This soup is full! Where's the light sock?
Stop.
You're an idiot, Sam!
Stop it!
Get out of my kitchen! Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Oh, okay. For a moment there, I thought you were, quite bad.
No. I was just expecting someone else. Can I help you?
Yes, thank you. I came in here to complain about. I'm sorry. It's just that. Who are you expecting?
I'm sorry.
That mask. You were expecting to jump out at someone else. Who was it?
Oh, actually, I'm not allowed to tell you.
Why not?
It's private. You wouldn't know the person anyway.
I might, and the way you jumped out like that doesn't seem very private. Who is it?
Look, that is between the person whose name I am not mentioning and the complaint department. It's a private message for that person and that person only. Can I help you?
I already know the message. It's get out of my kitchen.
That's only half of the message. Do you wish to register a complaint or not?
Yes, but not to you. I wish to complain to someone else.
I assure you that I'm perfectly capable of assisting you with whatever your grievance might be.
No, I find you rude and very annoying.
Fine. I'll find another associate.
Can I help you?
You just put on a different mask.
No, I didn't. I'm a completely different person.
No, I don't like you. You're terrible.
I suppose you can do better?
A slug can do better.
A slug? Fine. Prove it.
Excuse me, where do you think you're going?
Is this the complaint department?
Yes, but I'm afraid the attendance has. Oh. What is your complaint?
You see, I think my husband's going deaf.
Really? What makes you think that?
I have to call him several times before I ever get a response. Sometimes the only time he can hear me is when we're standing face to face and he can see my lips move.
I see. Let's try an experiment. Do you both have mobile phones?
Sure, I make sure his is set to ring and vibrate. That way I get an answer.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Call his phone, and when he answers, talk softly. If there's no response, talk a little louder, and if there's still no response, a little louder, and so on, until you finally do get an answer.
Sounds reasonable. It's ringing. He answered. Hello, honey? No answer. Sweetheart, are you there? Still no answer. Darling, can you hear me? He can't hear me. I told you. Unless we're standing face to face, he can't tell what I'm saying.
Can I see the phone?
Sure, I'd like another witness so I can take him in for a hearing test.
Hello, is anyone there? Oh, hello. Yes, she's right here. Yes, I can. Okay, bye-bye.
He could hear you?
Yes.
What'd he say?
He said, he heard you 3 times, and he wants to know what you want. He also says you always do that to him.
I wonder what that means.
Can you watch the complaint department for me for just a sec?
Huh?
Thanks, I'll be right back.
Hello? I'd like to register a complaint.
Oh, hello!
I'd like to register a complaint.
But there's no one here to complain to.
You're here, aren't you?
Come in.
My bill is wrong.
It seems to be in order.
No, look at the price of the cheese.
Ah, Jarlsberg. That's good cheese.
Yes, but they got the price wrong.
$8.59 a pound. That's a great bargain for such high quality cheese.
No, but the sign next to the cheese says $10.43 per pound.
Well, they only charge you $8.59. I don't think they're trying to swindle you.
Nevertheless, it's still incorrect.
Oh, here it is. See, here's the paper. Starting today, Jarlsberg cheese is $8.59 a pound. They just haven't changed the sign yet, but the price is $8.59.
But the sign next to the cheese says $10.43 per pound. I demand a correction.
Well, customer's always right. So, you bought 2 pounds and you paid $17.18. The original price was $10.43 times 2, which equals $20.86, which equals... So, there's a difference of $3.68. So, that's what you owe, $3.68.
But what about the sales tax?
Times 0.06, which equals 22. So add that together for a grand total of $3.88.
But what about the cost of plastic wrapping around the cheese?
That's already included in the price. But I can see you're an assistant. 2.5 cents for that.
What about the Jarlsberg name sticker?
3/4 cents for that.
The nutritional informational label?
0.25 cents for that.
Cow flatulent reduction injections! You didn't think I knew about those, did you?
No, we were trying to keep that a secret. Another 8.5 cents.
And to compensate you for your time?
98 cents.
There's not a tax on your time, is there?
No. No tax on customer service.
Thank goodness. At least there's a bright spot in all of this. So how much is the damage?
That would be $4.98.
I'm afraid I haven't any money.
That's okay. You can work it off here at the complaint department for the next 2 minutes.
Is this the complaint department?
At least for the next 2 minutes?
Good. I've been trying to call the Army surplus store for 2 days now. The line seems to be disconnected.
What number did you call?
Here, I wrote it down in my hand. 0900-1700.
That doesn't seem like a real number.
I wrote it down exactly as they had it on the store.
Was it under a sign that said open?
Why, yes, that's another thing. The sign said open, but the door was locked.
That's their operating business hours. It's military time. It means they're open from 0900 hours to 1700 hours.
What time is 1700 hours?
5.
O'clock?
Yes. Here's the number for the customer service. It's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Is that Eastern or Pacific time?
Daylight savings time.
Can't call anyway. My phone's damaged.
Looks like it's turned off.
How do I turn it on?
Just push any button.
People keep on telling me that, but there isn't one.
I can see several buttons from here.
Yes. There's a volume button, a back button, a home button, even a settings button. But I've looked at every square millimeter on this thing, and believe me, there's no any button.
Allow me. There seems to be water damage.
I don't see how that's possible. I've kept it in this jacket pocket through 2 washings.
You washed your phone in the jacket pocket?
Yes, but as you can see, these pockets are waterproof.
Okay, I've done my time. Good luck with that.
So I just wait here then?
Is this where I can complain about my parents?
If you want to.
Good, because they're a real pain.
Is that so? Are they super old and senile and you have to take care of them?
No, they're just unreasonable. They have all these rules, and I have to follow them, or there'll be consequences.
Consequences. Nasty things those are.
And get this, my dad thinks there are good consequences.
Good consequences? Like what?
Take the other day, for example. I wanted a cake, so instead of just making me one, they'd show me the instructions on the back of the cake mix box and say, follow these instructions, but because of the way our oven heats and the climate we live in,
way to put it, but I suppose, yes, that is a good consequence.
But then comes the bad consequences. In order to make the cake, I had to dirty several pans, utensils, and just everything.
Naturally.
And get this, they make me wash the dishes.
So you're like the little red hen.
Exactly. They make me do all the work and all the cleanup.
And then they just want to eat all the fruits of your labor.
No, they're diabetic. They couldn't have any.
Oh, I see. And, did you purchase the cake mix?
No, my parents buy all the food.
But they don't eat the cake.
No, but I do.
So basically, you want your parents to buy your food, fix your food, and then clean up the mess while you just get to eat the food?
Yeah. Why don't my parents get that?
Oh, they get it.
This is a complaint department.
Hey, can you help this person?
Me? You want me to?
You can do it. I'll be right back.
What's your complaint?
My arm hurts.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I'll take a look.
I'm sick of doctors. I fell out of a tree.
I need to see the other arm.
Why?
Because it's hurt.
No, this is the one that hurts.
But that one has all those bandages.
It's to stop the blood.
So it is hurt.
I'm sorry. I should have explained. A long time ago, this arm suffered a very rare nerve injury, which resulted in the complete lack of fitting this arm's ability.
Really? I've never heard of that.
It's extremely rare. It's sort of like a super extreme carpal tunnel, but it's true. Watch this.
Oh my, yes, thank you. Thanks for the demonstration. I believe you.
Come on, come play.
That's not necessary.
Okay, then I'll give it a good karate chop.
Thank you, but you'll get blood.
Sorry, I just get carried away sometimes.
So, if that's not the arm that's hurt, then how did you get all of those bandages?
Well, all these bandages on my finger, I got while chopping onions. That always happened. This one on my wrist, I got from one of those jack strips you tear saran wrap with. This one I got from a pin cushion. This one is more of a burn. And, oh, this one, believe it or not, I got from the whack-a-mole machine at Chuck E. Cheese.
Mind if I take a look? Oh my gosh, that's a gaping wound!
It doesn't hurt.
You need to get that stitched up.
It doesn't hurt.
If you don't get that stitched up, it'll only get worse, and you'll get infected, and you'll lose your arm or worse. Pain is an indicator that there's something wrong. You don't have that indicator, but believe me, there's something wrong. I'm gonna go get help.
Okay, but this is the arm that hurts. Excuse me, you just stole that.
Oh, sorry.
Can I help you?
I'm bored.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, you just stole that again.
Oh, sorry.
May I help you?
No, I don't need a letter opener anyways. Letter openers are for wimps who can't just rip open an envelope. It's only paper.
Very good. Now as to your... You just did it again. You stole the letter opener and a pen.
Oh, sorry.
I don't believe you are.
I'm sorry about that.
You apologized 3 times now.
I'm bored.
Why are you so bored?
Because the movies make being a thief look so glamorous, but in real life it's boring.
It doesn't seem like it would be boring. The anticipation of exciting the moment, the exhilaration, and the pleasure of your loot.
I see you watch movies too. To tell you the truth, I don't feel anything. No thrill, no exhilaration, no excitement. Certainly no pleasure. Wish I could go back to being this kid, yeah, feeling guilt about stealing stuff.
You want to feel guilt.
It's better than nothing.
That's awful.
I know stealing hurts other people, but I just don't seem to care.
Just can't help yourself, can you?
I'm bored.
Why are you so bored?
When I was a kid, I stole all of my friends' toys, Bobby Richmond's. He cried and cried. But I felt terrible, but I was too scared to confess. It ate me up inside.
I just realized something. You have the exact same condition as my arm, only on the inside. You know what? I'll be right back. See ya.
Going over. What are you doing? Where is... What's this?
I want to open a lemonade stand. Got it?
Not bad. Bit weak.
Exactly. It is a big.
Why are you doing this? Again?
If you
Tastes the same. A bit weak.
Unbelievable. Where'd you buy lemonade that tastes like that?
No, at least not twice.
Me?
Again? Tastes the same. A bit weak. Excuse me. I can't help but notice. Keep on using the same ingredients with the same amount of water.
2 scoops. That's what it says on the box.
You can't just keep on doing the exact same thing and expect
Excuse me. Is this the complaint department?
It's what the sign says.
Then help me with my complaint.
Did you add 2 scoops of lemonade powder?
No more, no less.
The same amount of water.
Yes.
It's gonna be too watery.
Even though I use the exact same ingredients, this time I expect a different result. Down the hatch.
Tastes the same. A bit weak.
I'm a failure.
Can't just keep on doing the exact same thing and expecting a different result.
The people in Washington do.
Anyways, listen, I have to go. I have to deal with something. I'll be back.
You've got to help me. I have this song stuck in my head and it won't get out. I can't sleep. I can't work. I can't do anything. It won't stop.
Isn't that how Beethoven went insane?
Beethoven didn't go insane.
Sure he did. Jason Beethoven? He lived down the street from me. It was a heavy metal screamo song called Chicken with His Head Cut Off. But he only heard it played by the banjo. Couldn't get it out of his head. The
MacDonald.
You don't mean. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
And on his farm he has a banana, E-I-E-I-O.
Wait, so everything you try ends up in the song? This is worse than Chicken with his head cut off.
Here a box, there a box, everywhere a box, box. Not bad, a bit weak. Here a week, everywhere weak, weak. Oh my goodness, help me!
That is an obnoxious song. Sing something else. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose.
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
Here glow, there glow, everywhere glow, glow. Oh my goodness.
See, it's impossible.
Let's sing something else. Hey Jude by the Beatles. Ready? Go.
Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Let's try to shake it up by Taylor Swift. Ready? Go. And on his farm he had a shake, E-I-E-I-O.
When the Saints go marching in. Ready?
The march, march here, and march, march there.
Let me out of here!
Is this the complaint department?
That's what the sign says.
Good, I have a complaint. This morning, I woke up to absolute silence. Usually Mrs. Wallaby's dog is yapping at the wee hours in the morning, waking me up in the whole neighborhood. I mean, who gets up before 9 a.m.? It's one of those little dogs and those high whiny barks. This morning, there was nothing.
So you were able to sleep in?
I'd hardly call 10 a.m. sleeping in. And then, after I got up, I went out to go get my papers, which is usually thrown into my rose bushes. This morning, it was right on the doormat. I didn't even have to put on these slippers to go get it.
So that's a good thing.
What do you think? And while I'm out there, I noticed that my neighbors across the street had taken down their pool.
Their swimming pool?
Yes. It's one of those little, one of those little 2-foot blow-up swimming pools. But the city ordinance clearly states that any pool over 18 inches must be enclosed by a 6-foot fence. And my neighbors don't have a fence. I've called the city several times to report the violation. They haven't done anything about it.
But it's gone now.
Yes. I was going to call the city again to complain today, but now there's no point. That's not all. For lunch, I decided I would go to Taco Bell.
You don't seem like the kind of person who frequents the Bell.
No, but I do like fried chicken. One time when I went to my favorite chicken place, they combined it with the Taco Bell. So I tried a few menu items, and I was hooked. Problem is, I always got my order wrong. Too much cheese on my tacos, too much fizz in the Diet Pepsi, and crunchy tortillas for my burrito. I mean, what are the odds that they would get it wrong every single time? This morning, everything was perfect.
Wait, so let me get this straight. You came here to complain about having nothing.
I don't know why I'm here. I just like this place. This desk is nice, and this sign is very pretty.
You think the sign is pretty?
It's my favorite sign.
That's it. You're all out of excuses.
For what?
How would you like to watch the complaint department for me?
Me?
It's only while I'm gone.
Yes, I'll do it.
All right, so here's what we have to do. So basically,
I know what to do. Get going. Get out of here. Come on. Square. Let me do my job. Oh, welcome to the play department. Can I help you?
Yes. No, nothing.
Wait. You came in here for something. Might as well lay it on me.
Actually, I work at the other complaint department across town. Today's my day off.
Ah, a fellow complaint receptacle. Let me ask you something. Are you sick and tired of all these people coming in here asking us the stupidest questions?
Yes. For example, I had this lady come in yesterday that every morning, husband wakes up, stretches his arm, says, I slept like a baby.
What's wrong with that?
That's what I asked her, and she says he doesn't remember when we had babies. They don't sleep that long.
So, what'd you say?
I told him to just be grateful that he doesn't wake up crying every 2 hours.
Very good point.
I thought so, but she marches out all angry. And then there's this guy who has sticky fly straps all around his head. I mean, is it me?
Is it I?
But
I believe the proper grammatical form of that question would be, is it I?
are you sure? What if you added the word just into it? I mean, would it just be me?
You're right. It does sound weird. Let's see. You use I as the subject of the sentence, like I am listening to complaints, and me as the object of the sentence, like this person is complaining to me.
Yeah, you wouldn't say this person is complaining to I.
So is I the subject of her question?
Is it I? Or is it the subject of the question?
I don't know, but I am sure I've heard the phrase, is it I, somewhere before.
Me too. Quite important, I believe.
Well, no matter. Whether it's, is it I or is it me? It's a rather good question.
Yeah, I wish my customer would ask this often.
Wouldn't that be something? Change the whole way we do things right here. Not even change the world.
Come to think of it, we better not spread that around. If that ever happened, we'd be out of a job.
Right, mum's the word. Hey, you're an experienced complaint taker. Can you do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
Can you... Wait a minute. Maybe it is me.
No, I think you're right. Is it I?
No. I mean the problem. Maybe the problem is me.
What problem?
You know what? Never mind. I was going to ask you to watch the play department while I took a break. But I think I'll stay here. Yes, I'll stay at my post.
Actually, today's not my day off. I asked someone to cover for me. I gotta run. See ya.
Have a nice day.
Here you are.
This certificate grants the holder to be happy for the rest of the day.
No more excuses.
Thank you. What about tomorrow?
Worry about it when you get here. Come on.
Oh.
I've got it. Sing with me. Okay.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had agreements, E-I-E-I-O, with a mumble here and a grumble there, here a moan, there a zone, everywhere a murmur zone. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Well,
It's gone.
we just need to finish the song.
This is great. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Down the hatch.
It's wonderful. You doubled the amount of lemonade mix. Brilliant. Wait till my customers taste this flavor explosion. Thank you.
found the solution to your problem.
No. If you're going to tell me to get a low entry job, let me just tell you what I told my parents. I went to college. I got a degree, an associate's degree in female Klingon studies. I am not going to work in an assembly line.
Well, here's something your parents forgot to tell you. You're a self-aggrandizing, pompous parasite who thinks that the principles of responsibility and consequences apply to everybody else but you. Now grow up and stop acting like a baby.
I hate you, you're right.
Thank you. How did it go?
Pretty good. Hey, what time does this place close?
6.
O'clock? Yeah. All right, I'll be back then.
But why will we close?
Bye.
I'd say you worked off your bill.
What you got there?
Creamy Havarti from the deli. It was on sale. Here, try it.
Oh, it's delicious. I need more. Thank you. I'll buy some more. If they haven't updated the site, I'll be back.
I know you will.
Here, put these in.
What are they?
They're hearing aids. They're only temporary, so you'll need to see a doctor.
Wow, so I think all this time I was the problem. I can hear my husband calling.
I didn't hear your phone ring.
He's in the hallway, he's looking for me. I better go, thank you. Bye.
Welcome to Flower Town!
I'm so sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Nope, as you can see, I'm a completely different person.
I guess the problem wasn't me. Good day.
Good news. The power came back on in your neighborhood.
Oh, so I'll finally be able to see behind the dresser to see if that big cord is plugged in.
Actually, your TV should be working just fine. There was nothing wrong with it.
Why? Because power? Oh. Suddenly, I feel humiliated.
That's the first step to recovery.
Hey, I bet I know why the clock stopped running. See ya.
What am I supposed to do with you? Corpulent, crunchy, chocolate discs.
Yeah, so now you can spread the icing back in the right portions.
This is great. What happens to the icing off these cookies? I'd better get going.
I think that's for the best.
I have a lot of cookies through here.
Do you want this? I guess not.
Back.
Oh, hi, you got your drink, I see.
I got you one too.
Thank you, you didn't have to do that.
It's the least I could do. So, how did everything go?
Fairly well, I suppose. I learned a lot about people today.
Let me guess. It's easy to see the solution to other people's complaints. But when it comes to our own problems.
Well, yeah, in the bigger picture,
Oh, hey! I just realized I didn't listen to what you had to complain about.
it's okay, you didn't have to.
It's the least I could do. You did me a good turn, and I feel like I should do it for you.
No, it's fine.
is it?
And there's a lot about people, you know. I mean, is it me? Is it I? You know, I think it's me. Can't tell which one sounds better. No, is it?
It was me.
What was it?
No, I mean the correct way to say it. It was me.
Are you sure? Is it I? Is it me?
No matter. You learned something good today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cheers.